Hey everybody, it's Tuesday Night Trivia, and this is Chris with Right Is Game. Tonight's theme, as you can maybe tell by the background image, is The Big Bang Theory. So we have 18 questions tonight about The Big Bang Theory, and some of them will be a little easier, some of them a little more difficult, but if you are a big fan, you might be able to guess all of them. Quite a lot of content to pull from. So we could definitely do this several nights. Sorry about that. We could do this several nights of Big Bang Theory because they had 12 years on the air. So let's get to it. Now with this style here, we typically have categories. We're just going to skip past them because they're just random questions tonight. And we'll get into the 18 questions. The way that we're going to do this, as per usual, I'm going to read out the question. We're going to go from 1 to 6 in column 1, 1 to 6 in column 2, 1 to 6 in column 3. We'll do 3 different rounds. As you join in, we'll tabulate the points for the round that we're in, let you know who's in the lead for that in regards to who got the answers correct, and then we'll do a total for the night as well. After every question is read, you'll have approximately 30 seconds to answer. There is a little bit of a delay with the internet usually, so I give 30 seconds plus what we believe the delay to be to answer the question so that nobody feels that they didn't have enough time. And that's pretty much it. We run pretty simple here. If you guys have any questions about the process or you have any feedback on how to make our episodes better, by all means, let us know. So let's get into it. Question number 1. Season 1, Episode 1, what does Howard call Penny at the beginning of the episode? What does Howard call Penny at the beginning of the episode? Ignore that, please. Alright, folks, time's up with that one. Looks like we don't have a response yet, but sometimes that happens. Let's see what the response is. A cheesecake-scented goddess. I imagine that's at or before when she was working at her job. Alright, going back to our questions. Question number 2. Which band performs the theme song for The Big Bang Theory? Which band performs the theme song for The Big Bang Theory? It's a Canadian band, one of my favorite at a particular time. Alright folks, time's up for question 2. The band that performed the theme song is Barenaked Ladies. Question number 3. In the morning, Season 1, Episode 3, in the morning after Sheldon is fired, which food does he experiment with? Hey, Holly. Thanks for joining me here. Crystal's out tonight. She has work tonight, but thought I'd solo this. Time's up for question 3. The food to which Sheldon experiments with after he gets fired is eggs. As you can see, some of these questions are very specific to particular episodes. You'd have to be an episode guru in order to get all of them, but some of them that we picked out, like this one number here, might have piqued your interest as you were watching. Season 1, Episode 2, what is Leslie Winkle heating up with a laser when Leonard visits her lab? What is Leslie Winkle heating up with a laser when Leonard visits her lab? How would you possibly know that? Time's up for that question. It is indeed. It is indeed a cup of noodles. As you will see when I click the button right here. Cup of noodles. I think it would be a hilarious scene if I remember it correctly. But yeah, it was 12 years ago or more. I don't remember when I took Big Bang off the air. Question number 5. In the pilot, what does Penny ask to use in Sheldon and Leonard's apartment? In the pilot, what does Penny ask Sheldon and Leonard to use in their apartment? I believe she gets denied. As with so many things. All right, time's up on that, folks. The answer is the shower. I have a feeling that Sheldon would be a little bit creeped out by that. Question number 6 in our first round. In the pilot, we learn Penny's zodiac sign. What is it? In the pilot, we learn Penny's zodiac sign. What is it? Time's up for question 6, and that's the end of our first round. Looks like, Holly, you get it with 1. Woo! So a little bonus question here, because I was just watching an interview about with the actors about the ending of the show. And one of the bonus questions was, they were asking each other, this was on one of the, talk shows, but one of the questions was, what is Penny's last name? And it was confirmed in the thing. It was never revealed, written down anywhere, ever. So apparently that's a thing. People are like, Penny's got to have a last name, and we don't know it, and what is it? And it was never, ever decided. Oh, I didn't tell you what the sign was. It's Sagittarius. Sorry about that. Sagittarius. Moving on to round 2. Question number 1. In the pilot, what state does Penny say she's from? In the pilot, what state does Penny say she's from? Time's up on that one, folks. Let's see what it is. I believe you are correct, Holly. Let's double check. It is, in fact, Nebraska. 1 point for you. Good job. Moving on to question 2. In the pilot, Sheldon and Leonard ask Penny to join them for lunch. For what kind of food? In the pilot, Sheldon and Leonard ask Penny to join them for lunch. What kind of food? Time's up on that one, folks. Let's see what the answer is. Turns out they go for Indian. I don't believe we have any correct answers on that one, but good guess with the tie, Holly. Question number 3. Season 2, Episode 2. Why does Sheldon sit in the stairwell with his laptop? Season 2, Episode 2. Why does Sheldon sit in the stairwell with his laptop? I do like tie quite a bit myself. So this one's a little bit more obscure. You'd have to, definitely remember that as a scene, I would think. Time's up on this one, folks. So let's see what... Hey! Yes, you got it, Holly. That's fantastic. Yep, the answer is because Leonard's on a date with Leslie in his apartment. So I'm not too worried about the Leslie part. It is a date that gets him kicked out of his own apartment. And, well, I'm sure that went over well. Question number 4. Season 2, Episode 1. What secret does Penny ask Sheldon not to tell Leonard? What secret does Penny ask Sheldon not to tell Leonard? Alright, folks, time's up on that one. Let's take a look. Her big secret is she never graduated from community college. Question number 5. Season 1, Episode 15. Who drives Sheldon to the store so he can buy Leonard a birthday present? Who drives Sheldon to the store so he can buy Leonard a birthday present? I get it. Time's up in this one, folks. So who drives Sheldon to the store so he can buy Leonard a birthday present? Well, usually if it's not Sheldon taking him, it's Penny. Sometimes everybody else, but... Last question of this round is question number 6. In Season 1, Episode 16, what language is Sheldon attempting to learn? What language is Sheldon attempting to learn in Season 1, Episode 16? Time's up, folks. I don't know if he learns another language later on. I have not seen all 12 years of it, but I don't know why it's not forwarding either. We want to see the next one. I think I'm having some technical problems. The answer is Mandarin. I can't seem to show it to you, but the answer is Mandarin. So moving on to the next phase, the next round. Holly, you take the cake on round 2 again. For round 3, question 1. Season 1, episode 14. When Sheldon's sister becomes overwhelmed due to the guy's attention, where does Penny offer to take her? When Sheldon's sister becomes overwhelmed due to the guy's attention, where does Penny offer to take her? Time's up, folks. Let's check out the answer. To save her, she offers to take her to the nail salon. Question number 2. Season 1, episode 14. Howard uses a magic trick to ask Missy out. What color is the handkerchief inside the wand? Howard uses a magic trick to ask Missy out. What color is the handkerchief inside the wand? Time's up on that one, folks. Purple's a good guess. Turns out it was yellow. Question number 3. Season 1, episode 13. What is Raj's nickname for his next door neighbor? What is Raj's nickname for his next door neighbor? Time's up on that one, folks. What is Raj's nickname for his next door neighbor? The answer is Jacuzzi Bob. Question number 4. Season 1, Episode 13, Sheldon makes 3 rules for the guys when using the time machine. What are they? Season 1, Episode 13, Sheldon makes 3 rules for the guys when using the time machine. What are they? I'm kind of tempted to rewatch the series, or at least a chunk of the series, but I think I'd have to do it on double speed, which would be hilarious for voices and a lot of things, but 12 years of programming is quite a lot. But apparently if you're in the Critical Role, that's even longer. Time's up on that one, folks. Let's take a look. What are the 3 rules Sheldon makes for the guys when using the time machine? No shoes, no eating, pants at all times. Alright, question number 5. Season 1, Episode 12. What is printed on Howard, Raj's, Leonard, and Leslie's Physics Bowl team shirts? Season 1, Episode 12. What is printed on Howard, Raj, Leonard, and Leslie's Physics Bowl team shirts? If I can speak. Time's up on that one, folks. Let's take a look. What is printed on their Physics Bowl team shirts? PMS. I don't remember what it stands for. Physics something something, I'm sure. Alright, our last question for the night is question 6, round 3. Before I show you the question, I just want to point out all of these questions we pulled out from a game called The Big Bang Theory Fact or Fiction card game, and these are all the facts. There are fiction questions as well. I haven't really looked at them much yet, but if you are a Big Bang Theory fan, it might be something you find interesting to do at one of your own social gatherings, provided we ever get to do that again. Question 6, round 3, season 1, episode 10. Leonard calls Howard to warn him that Sheldon is sick. What is the code he uses? If you fill in the blank, it would be code Milky. What is the missing word? Perpetual Motion Squad. So I don't know if your answer was delayed after my time's up because of, internet delays, or just actually typing it in after. Time's up. That's question 6 of round 3. Our final question for tonight. This is typed wrong. I don't know how I missed this, but it is in fact green. Not when green, just green. The code is code Milky Green. When it comes to being sick, don't want to think about what that's supposed to mean. No. Anyway, that was the code. 18 questions. Holly did great. Well, you got at least 1 point in this round. A couple answers a little bit late, but still correct. So, I hope that was fun for everybody who was able to watch tonight. And anybody who's interested in Big Bang Theory, go ahead and test yourself on some of the really, really obscure stuff that is available, about each episode. This has, it's got to be 100 cards, 2 questions on each, and we only went through 18 of them, but if you're interested in all the little bits, yeah, check out the Big Bang Theory Fact or Fiction version, or Fact or Fiction Big Bang Theory version. Anyway, we tell you about this stuff not necessarily to promote, as a sales thing, but because we believe in games. We believe that they're fun, they're interactive, they help people do something rather than just look angrily across the room at each other. And hopefully they also challenge you and help you learn new things about life and the world. So we're always a big proponent, and if we use a game to help us with our trivia night, we like to tell you guys which one it is. Anyway, that's pretty much it for tonight. If you guys have any suggestions on which theme you'd like us to see us do for our trivia nights, then please let us know. We will do some research or go pick up a game that has, is related to that subject matter, because why do research if you can pay someone else to do it? But we'll do either way. We enjoy doing it. So if you guys have any suggestions on the theme for the night, we'll be happy to do that. One last thing I just wanted to comment on. Last week we did Family Feud. Now, Family Feud for us has a bit of a challenge. It's based on the responses that other people have given to the same question. So we really can't do it theme-wise, but we didn't make it through even a quarter of the questions. So we might do another night for that. If you guys are interested in that, please let me know that as well. If that's just something that's not of any interest at all, then obviously we don't want to do something that's not fun. So, but I love the game. I think it's hilarious and more original than most of the straight up trivia. So let us know by posting in our Facebook group, and we'll set up our next night. That's pretty much it, folks. I will see you guys next week.